A reading for all signs, you and them. All signs, you and them, Aries through Pisces. Let's take a look. Let's start with Aries. Let's take a look at our Aries. Tell me about Aries love life. Aries love life. And a specific person, the main person in Aries love life that Aries is dealing with right now, that's prominently on their mind. How does my Aries feel towards this person? How does my Aries feel towards this person? I'm going to take 2 cards from the top. Oof. Does not really say much. I'm reading right now the Kipper cards. I'm going to go to Tarot in a minute, but the Kipper does not tell me much. The Kipper is telling me unexpected money and short illness. So I guess it's just going to give me a general message because maybe your love life is not prominent in your life right now. Aries, this is you and them, all signs reading. So unexpected money and short illnesses. They might be going through it, or you might be going through it, but this is about how you feel. So you're kind of focused on yourself and your health and on your money. It looks like you need some money. You could benefit from some unexpected income. Tell me about Aries' feelings towards the person on their mind, the person most prominent on their mind in their love life. How does Aries feel towards that person? Sideways, 6 of Wands. There's some sort of a lack of confidence here on your part, Aries. You might consider this person quite a bit selfish. You feel a little bit discredited in this situation, like you lost your footing somehow. You might be dealing with somebody who likes attention from others. But you feel like you need to regain your confidence after this. Tell me more about the feelings that Aries has towards this person that's most prominent in their love life. Yeah, it's like something did not pan out the way that you wanted, Aries. Like a lack of long-term vision here. Something just did not give you the reward that you were expecting. The results did not come through. You gave a lot to this and things just didn't turn out the way that you wanted them to turn out. Tell me more about their feelings towards this person. Aries' feelings towards the person that's most prominent on their mind. Yeah, there is a lot of rumination. You're thinking about this person quite a bit. Maybe there is depression, anxiety, all of that kind of stuff. But the prominent thing is that you are kind of discouraged here. You're quite a bit discouraged. Tell me more about Aries' feelings towards the person that's most prominent on their mind and their love life. You're standing your ground here, Aries. You're standing your ground. Guys, please give me a like. I would really appreciate it. You're standing your ground. You stand defending your beliefs. This is not a very happy and shiny energy towards this person. you're a bit dismissive, a bit harsh with them, at least in your mind. Tell me more about Aries. Feelings towards the person that's most prominent in their mind. There's constant rumination going here, Aries. Tell me more about the person that's most prominent on Aries' mind. How does Aries feel? You are defensive as well. You feel like you need to focus on yourself, on whatever money it is that you need to collect, on whatever health problems you might be going through. You might actually also have sleep issues here. There is a possibility, not for all of you, but for some of you. But you are very much defensive right now towards this person. It does not seem like you want to talk. And even if you did, you want to tell them how it is. Like, you want to state your truth and not be very happy or pleasant about it. What else does Aries feel towards this person that's most prominent on their mind? In their love life. You feel like they're a player. You feel like they're entertaining multiple people. Hi there. There might have been delays. There might have been a lot of frustration around this situation with this person. You're angry. Aries, you're angry. Guys, say hi. Let me know where you're from. I would love to know. All right. Give me one more card for Aries' feelings towards this person from Tarot. Gave me 2 cards. Very attracted to them, but you want clarity. You want clarity here. This person does make you happy. They kind of put you on a pedestal, and you know it. They put you on a pedestal and you know it. There might be a difference in age, especially if you are the feminine. Not for all of you, but this is something that I'm noticing here. If you are the feminine, you might be older. That's what I meant. You might be dealing with a Leo, another Aries, Leo prominently here, Gemini, earth signs, specifically Taurus, Leo. Leo pretty prominent through this reading. Air signs, also Capricorn and Aquarius. All right, let's take a look at their side of the story. Let's take a look at their side of the story. So tell me about the energy that Aries' person has towards my Aries viewers. The person who is most prominently on Aries' mind. What does this person feel towards my Aries viewers? 2 cards from the top. Military and prison came from Kipper. So you might be dealing with somebody from the military, or they might be working for the government. Not necessarily, not for all of you. There might be conflicts here. And this person might be blocked. This person might be blocked or might be trapped in another situation. Let's take a look at their feelings towards you, Aries. What does this person feel towards my Aries viewers. The person that's most prominently on Aries mind in their love life. They might be in prison, but that's for just maybe one or two of you. I don't think that that's for many of you. Hey there, from Arizona. Hi. Where in Arizona? All right. Tell me about this person's feelings towards my Aries. Yeah, this person might be blocked. Either blocked or think that they're blocked, or think that there is no way of connecting with you, or maybe just kind of stuck in the mindset that things are over and I'd rather stay where I am because things are not going to change. Tell me more. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Aries viewers. Their feelings towards my Aries viewers. Their feelings, primarily feelings. Two of Pentacles reversed. Hey there. Two of Pentacles reversed. There's lack of balance here. They're overwhelmed. It feels like they were overwhelmed with your Aries. Who am I reading for? Let me know if this resonates. This is interesting. This is a completely different storyline from everything that I've seen from Aries. But it feels like they are overwhelmed with the emotions of this connection. Tell me more about their feelings, primarily their feelings towards my Aries viewers, the person that's most prominent on Aries mind. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Aries viewers, their feelings, this person's feelings towards my Aries viewers. Hermit, withdrawn, absolutely withdrawn, soul searching, introspection. I feel like this connection definitely sent them on a quest. And there is an Ace of Wands. You feel very attracted to you, sexually attracted to you. There is a desire, like a desire for maybe restarting this situation, but these two cards came out together. It seems like they are contemplating. Hey there from Montreal. That's awesome. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Aries. They're moving on to calmer waters right now, Aries. It seems like things are not, you guys are not reconnecting. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Aries viewers. The person that's most prominent on Aries mind romantically. What are their feelings towards my Aries viewers? Their feelings towards my Aries viewers. What does this person feel towards my Aries viewers? That's too many, but I'll take it. Ashamed, confused, proud, irritated. It seems like they were irritated, overwhelmed. They're kind of ashamed after the fact. They feel kind of unworthy and disgraced and humiliated. And quite a bit confused and disoriented. Lots of ego here. Bothered. Who is this person? Guys, let me know if this resonates with you. What else does this person feel towards my Aries viewers? What else does this person feel towards my Aries viewers? I was hurt by you. Is this a past person? Is it over? Aries, am I reading about this past person that appeared in your energy recently? I think my last reading for Aries was about a past person that kind of reappeared in your life or in your mind. Somebody that you had a very strong connection with, something tumultuous. Anyway, I am moving on towards my Taurus. Moving on towards my Taurus. Two and a half years old of a past person. Yeah. All right, Taurus viewers, my Taurus. Tell me about Taurus's love life. Not gonna take that yet. Taurus's love life. What's going on in their love life? The person that's most prominent on their mind in their love life. How does my Taurus feel towards that person? How does my Taurus viewers, how do my Taurus viewers feel towards that person? How do they feel towards this person? There are feelings there. Feelings that are being concealed. I'm gonna do keeper after this. Hiding feelings. Feelings are there, but they're being hidden. Taurus, you are trying to control yourself. Tell me more about their feelings towards this person. Taurus's feelings towards the person that's most prominent on their mind in their love life. Who is this person and what does my Taurus feel towards this person? What does my Taurus... Something's refusing to end here. High Priestess in reverse, secrets, lots of secrets, hidden, lots of hidden stuff here. Perhaps there is, this person is very shallow. You feel like this person is shallow or selfish. Maybe there have been some misunderstandings here, but secrets, hidden agenda. And you're still holding on. You are refusing to let it fall. You're refusing to let it go. Perhaps this person is in the public eye. Maybe they have other options. Maybe you are concerned about other options. There is a lot of confusion here. Tell me more about Taurus's feelings towards the person that's most prominent in their mind. There has been a sense of defeat here. Somebody got overwhelmed. Yes, this person was your wish fulfillment, Taurus, here. You feel like this sense of conflict with them. Even if you're not actively conflicting, there is this unspoken conflict between the two of you. That's how you feel. You feel like you got defeated. You want to win at all costs, though, Taurus. It's like a game for you. You feel like you need to win this game. And I'm not talking about it in a condescending manner, like, oh, it's a game for you, Taurus. No, it's more like This has gone so far that at this point, all I need is a win. One win. Tell me more about Taurus's feelings towards this person. Taurus's feelings towards this person that's most prominent on Taurus's mind. Regretful. There is regret here on your side, Taurus. Embarrassed and kind of jaded at this point. It feels like you are self-conscious, like you feel exposed, you feel sad for yourself in this situation. Let's take a look at Kipper. What is Taurus's energy towards this person? Guys, please give me a like. Taurus's energy towards the person that's most prominent on their mind and their love life. Something about a rich man and unexpected money. It feels like money is very much involved in this situation between the two of you, Taurus. Money matters here, somehow, one way or another. One way or another, money matters. Maybe you suddenly got promoted, you suddenly got a lot of money, Taurus, and now things are changing. Tell me about this person's feelings towards my Taurus viewers. What does this person feel towards my Taurus viewers? The person that's most prominent on Taurus' mind. You guys are not talking, they're not talking, they're recovering right now, they are healing. Tell me more. They feel, this is sideways, they feel a sense of, there is passion here, but a lot of frustration as well. They might consider you maybe a player, somebody who's non-committal, or there is just a lot of kind of off and on energy, push and pull dynamic. What else does the person that's most prominent on Taurus's mind feel towards my Taurus viewers? They feel on the outs with you, Taurus. They feel in the cold. They feel a loss. Maybe a financial loss even. Tell me more. Tell me more about Taurus's feelings. This person's feelings towards my Taurus. You might be dealing with another Taurus. Libra. Libra is here, and Cancer and Leo is here. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Taurus viewers. They want stability with you. They regard you as somebody they could have had a relationship with, Taurus. Might be dealing with an Aries as well. Give me more about their feelings towards my Taurus viewers. Queen of Pentacles, they might be of an earth sign. Capricorn, very prominent. Taurus, very prominent here. They're juggling multiple priorities right now. It does not necessarily mean there is somebody else in the picture, but there might be. They're trying to balance the decision about this whole situation with their own availability. Capricorn is strong here. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Taurus viewers. Feelings specifically. This person's feelings towards my Taurus viewers. They're working on themselves. Taurus, they are right now focused on themselves. The person that's most prominent on your mind is very focused on themselves. They're not talking. They feel the loss, but they're frustrated with you. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Taurus viewers. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Taurus viewers. The person that's most prominent. Relieved and comforted, yes. So this is what they're doing. They're healing. They're relieved. They're comforted. They're alone, focusing on themselves, focusing on their work, and kind of feeling good about not communicating. They probably need some time. They're lonely. They probably need some time alone. Lonely without you, though. Give me one more card for their feelings towards my Taurus viewers. Regretful as well, just like you, Taurus. All right, let's take a look at Kipper. What can you tell me about this person's energy towards my Taurus viewers? This person's energy towards my Taurus viewers. The person that's most prominent on Taurus's mind. What is their energy towards my Taurus viewers? A change, they want a change, and a marriage. They want a higher level of commitment here. They want a change in that direction. Or marriage, or they might be married, or you might be. Or marriage is somehow a prominent energy here in this situation. But a change is needed in this relationship. For sure. Right now, they're very much focused on themselves. It looks like they would rather be alone, even if lonely right now. So maybe you should just give them some space, Taurus. Let's move on to Gemini. Hi, South Africa. Hey there. Let's move on to Geminis. Let me just clear all the cards. Moving on to Gemini. All right, let's take a look at my Gemini in their love life. The person that they are connected with. The person that's most prominent on their mind in terms of their love life right now. How does my Gemini feel towards the person that they are involved with? Seven of Swords. Big time avoidance. Maybe some sort of a deception or betrayal even. Somebody got away with something here. Tell me more. How does Gemini feel towards this person in their mind? That's the most prominent person in their mind. Holding on. You guys are holding on to this person. You know what? I feel like you are avoiding this person, but you're still holding on energetically to them. Might be dealing with Aquarius or Capricorn. Tell me more about their feelings towards this person. My Gemini's feelings towards the person that's most prominent on their mind. There are delays here. Hanged Man in reverse. Stand still. Lots of resistance, just stalling, indecision. Fear. There is a fear and lack of control. Or fear of the lack of control here on your side, Gemini. Tell me more. Tell me more about Gemini's feelings towards this person that's on their mind. Something wants to fall. I'm not gonna take it. Tell me more about their feelings towards this person that's most prominent on their mind. Gemini's feelings, my Gemini viewers' feelings towards this person. There is a very strong spiritual connection between the two of you. There is no conversation right now going on, most likely. There's kind of like an intuitive bond between the two of you. Like a Neptunian connection here. Knight of Cups on your side. You do want to follow your heart. You want something to happen here. You want this person to return, like a knight in the shining armor, or a damsel in distress. I don't know, I'm making stuff up right now. You do want to reconnect, it looks like. And it looks like you are almost ready to step and do it yourself. Almost, but not yet. Or maybe you are already offering them something. Tell me more. Tell me more about Gemini's feelings towards this person. Just one more card, please. Gemini's feelings towards the person that's most prominent on their mind. Gemini's feelings towards the person that's most prominent. Queen of Pentacles. This whole reading right now is very nebulous. It's kind of like it reads like a fantasy. It reads like just feelings, emotions, something up in the air. Maybe there is a lot of daydreaming that's going on with you in terms of this person. But there is a lot of this nurturing and compassion that you feel towards them. You want a practical solution in this matter, though. You want a practical solution. Might be dealing with a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra here, Scorpio, water signs, Neptunian, lots of Neptune. So Pisces, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Let's take a deeper look at your feelings. How does Gemini feel towards this person that's most prominent on their mind? You're about to get creative. It's like you're up to just expressing yourself to them somehow. You're trying to find a way to get to them. to get through to them. That's what I feel. Compassion, lots of compassion here for sure. You have a lot of compassion for them, but maybe you shouldn't have compassion. Maybe you should stop with that. See, I'm an Aries. I should tell you this, Gemini. Come on, stop that. Stop the compassion. Give him a piece of your mind. All right, let's take a look at Kipper. How does Gemini feel towards this person? What is their energy towards this person that's most prominent in their mind? All right, 2 cards from top. Thievery. Thievery. It's like somebody stole something from you, Gemini. Like you feel like something. Here it is. There you go. Deceit, thievery. Somebody avoided, somebody ran off, somebody got away with something here. Somebody got away with something here. Occupation, you're probably focusing on yourself, kind of trying to get your mind off of that person, occupying yourself. Let's take a look at their feelings now, Gemini. So how does this person that Gemini is dealing with feel towards my Gemini viewers? How does this person, 2 cards wanting to come out, the 7 of Pentacles and the Temperance. It's like they are in limbo right now, kind of thinking about this. The underlying energy of this reading is they're thinking about this. They are pondering, deliberating. King of Cups. There are feelings here, Gemini. They're hiding the feelings, trying to keep themselves emotionally balanced. Tell me more. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Gemini viewers. The person that's most prominent on Gemini's mind. How does this person feel towards my Gemini viewers? How does this person feel towards my Gemini viewers? Justice. See, they want justice in this. They want to put things right. They want fairness in this situation. Hi there, Cali Park. They do want fairness in this situation. It's interesting to see these 2 cards together. It's like perhaps they understand the amount of pain they caused and they want to restore justice here. Libra. That's Libra and Aquarius, Pisces. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Gemini viewers. Their feelings towards my Gemini viewers. Lots came out. 3 of Swords, Page of Swords, the World, Death. Don't like this combination. I don't like this combination. It feels like they are heartbroken. They're trying to understand this situation. They want to restore some sort of emotional fairness, but things have ended. Things have ended for sure, 100% on their side. They feel like things have ended. And perhaps they want to transform this ending somehow. Tell me more about death in this situation. Tell me more about death in this situation. Was there a third party here? Not for all of you, but there is a possibility. Tell me about death. Clarify death, please, in this person's feelings towards my Geminis. Tell me about death in this person's feelings. Yeah, they want to transform this situation. They want to transform it. Right now, what's going on with them is they are in their head. There is a lot of pain, hurt, more like hurt rather than pain. A little bit of bitterness here. I'm trying to figure out how to resolve this situation, probably watching you. They do want to transform this ending. They want to transform this ending. They're not happy with this ending. They want fairness in this situation. Give me more about their feelings towards my Gemini viewers. Give me more. Give me more. How does this person that's most prominent on Gemini's mind feel towards my Geminis? Inadequate. They feel inadequate towards in this situation or towards you. They feel like they're incompetent and they are ill-equipped to handle whatever it is you need them to handle. Give me one more card. How does this person feel towards my Gemini viewers? Depressed, numb, empty, withdrawn. Let's take a look at Kipper. What is their prominent energy towards my Gemini viewers? This person's energy towards my Gemini viewers. 2 cards from the top. His thoughts. This person is thinking about you. High honors. This person, from everything that I'm seeing here, this person wants to restore justice in this situation. Does this resonate with you? Can you feel it? What are they saying? Or if you guys are not talking, what is your perception of it? Because this person here, they feel inadequate, they're withdrawn and depressed. Yes, you're not talking most likely. If you're talking, then very little. But they do think about this quite a bit. You are in their thoughts. You are on their mind. And they want to transform the ending that's happened between the two of you. All right, moving on to Cancer, my Cancer viewers. Cancer. Alex, June, not talking. Is that your Libra guy? All right. Okay. Let me just clear the cards a little bit. Moving on to Cancer, by the way. Moving on to Cancer. My Cancer sun sign. By the way, I read only for sun signs, guys. Only Gemini female. Okay. Only for sun signs. I don't read for Venus signs, for moon signs. I don't read for rising, only for sun signs. All right, moving on to Cancer. Yes. Cancer love life. All right, so let's take a look at my Cancer viewers, their love life, and the person that's most prominent on Cancer's mind. This keeps coming out, Cancer. It was on the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling. It peaked when I opened the deck up like this, and now it fell out before I even read the question. So the heartbreak is there, Cancer. Heartbreak is there. I'm gonna take it. All right, tell me more about the Cancer's feelings. Oh my gosh. Wheel of Fortune. Things need to change for the better. It's like you're aching for change for the better, Cancer. Probably have gone through cycles with this person. How does Cancer feel towards the person that's most prominent in their mind, in their love life? How does Cancer feel towards the person that's most prominent? Lots of attraction, desire to restart things, desire to approach them, express yourself perhaps, offer emotion, either offer emotion or express your emotions towards the situation. Small steps, that's how you feel here. There is a lot of romance here. There is a lot of attraction here, Cancer, and a broken heart. Are you the one who's feeling heartbroken, or did you break their heart, Cancer? Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. What else does Cancer? Yeah, loss here. Financial loss, lack mindset. Maybe they are financially struggling right now, not necessarily, but they are feeling a loss in terms of you. Or maybe you are feeling the loss in terms of them. Okay, let me read this from your perspective. There is a heartbreak for sure. There is a loss for sure. Things need to be changed. Things need to transform. And perhaps you want a new cycle, a new beginning with this person. There is a new cycle, a new restart, a new beginning with this person. You want to express yourself. You want to send them a message, maybe a short text message, maybe to express yourself, to express maybe your emotions, or just offer them something. Tell me more about my Cancer viewers' feelings towards the person that's most prominent on their mind and their love life. Oof. Okay. Worried? You feel worried. Regretful. Yes, there is regret here. Remorseful, maybe. Kind of feel concerned about this whole situation. Maybe there is a regret in how you handled things. Tell me more about Cancer's energy. My Cancer viewers' energy towards the person that's most prominently on their mind in their love life. Cancer viewers. Two cards from the top. Sad news. Main male. So this is a main person. I mean, I am asking about the most prominent person on your mind, but it seems like this person is very impactful in your life. And there have been some sad news that probably broke your heart about this situation. Okay, let's take a look at their side of the story, Cancer. Their side of the story. How does this person that Cancer is dealing with in their love life feel towards my Cancer viewers? How does this person that Cancer is dealing with in their love life feel towards my Cancer viewers? How does this person, the Hierophant? Not gonna read this card yet. Let me see what else comes out. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Cancer viewers. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Cancer viewers. Might be dealing with a Taurus. What does this person feel towards my Cancer viewers? Yeah, there is a need to change here for sure. There has been a lesson learned on their part about this connection. And there is a need for change here. It looks like they understand the fact that you guys might have gone through cycles as well. There's some kind of, perhaps there is a desire to forgive or a need for forgiveness. And the forgiveness will change things for the better. Tell me more. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Cancer viewers. How does this person, the person that's most prominent on Cancer's mind, feel towards my Cancer viewers? Sun sign of Cancer. How does this person feel? Let's hope you guys are not talking right now. 10 of Cups. This person just regards you as somebody who they could be. You might have even been in a commitment here. You might have been in a commitment. But this person regards you as their wish fulfillment. They're looking at the fruits of their labor, at their investment with you, and they want to offer you something. Not many Cups here except for 10 of Cups. And then this is a very strong card in terms of love and feelings. This person is seeking alignment with you. Lots of hope here. Renewal after the pain. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Cancer viewers. This person's feelings towards my Cancer viewers. The person that's most prominent on Cancer's mind. Their feelings towards my Cancer viewers. Unfulfilled. Yeah, it looks like it. Unfulfilled. Incomplete. Like their purpose has eluded them. No satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. Is that a song? Tell me more about their feelings towards my Cancer viewers. Irritated. Well, you should be. Annoyed, aggravated. Free. They feel free, but are they fulfilled with that freedom, in that freedom? I don't think so. Tell me about the main energy this person feels towards my Cancer viewers. The main energy this person feels towards my Cancer viewers. Two cards from the top. Oh my gosh, Cancer. Remember a main male came out in your feelings? Main female. This is what they regard you as. They're a main person. Their priority. There's occupation here. Perhaps they're occupied right now with creating money. Maybe work has something to do with this situation. But this is pretty interesting. You're the main person for each other, Cancer, and it looks like it. There is a lot of hope on their side. And it looks like they might want to restore whatever it is that was between the two of you. All right, moving on towards my Leo. I need to breathe. Aries with Scorpio. Let me breathe, shuffle the cards, clear the decks, and we'll move on to Leo. Leo. My Leo sun sign. Leo sun sign. Leo's next. All right. Let's take a look at Leo. Leo's love life. The sun sign of Leo. Their love life. What's going on between them and the person that's most prominent on Leo's mind right now. How does Leo feel towards the person that is romantically most prominent on their mind? How does Leo feel? My Leo viewers. Lack of stability. Something did not transpire the way you wanted. Something broke down. Maybe communication broke down. Lack of support. Maybe some kind of transition even happening. But there is some kind of lack of harmony, maybe even a conflict. What else does Leo feel towards this person? Might be dealing with an Aries. Tell me more. What does Leo feel towards this person that is most prominent? Ace of Swords and the Lovers. There is a strong connection here. You want to talk to this person. You want to clarify things. Maybe express your desires, your choices. Maybe there is some kind of conflict here. It looks like you might even be in love, Leo. Clarify the Lovers, please. How does Leo feel towards this person? You are in love, Leo. Reminiscing, memories, nostalgia. Yeah, you think of this person quite a bit, but there is no stability here and even conflicts, and you want to talk to them. You want to communicate. If there is a Leo here who says that they don't want to talk to their person, this is not your reading. Hey from Idaho. All right, tell me more about Leo's feelings towards the person that's most prominent on their mind romantically. Most prominent on their mind romantically. Something came out in reverse. Let's take a look. Page of Swords in reverse. And then there is a Five of Cups in reverse. There's some kind of a defeatist energy here. Acceptance and moving on, trying to move on and find peace. And forgive yourself. There has been deception and manipulation here, it looks like. Or maybe just all talk and no action. You might be watching this person. So, in one scenario, you might be watching this person all the time, non-stop. On the other hand, some of you might completely shut this person out and not watch them at all. Not talk to them. Nothing. No contact. Out of sight, out of mind. All right, let's take a look here. What does Leo feel towards this person? There is love here, though. What does Leo feel towards the person that's most prominent on their mind? Sad and afraid. Dejected. There's sadness here, but acceptance. Fearful, though. There's fear. Give me one more card for Leo's feelings towards this person that's most prominent on their mind. Stressed. What is the energy of Leo towards the person of sun sign of Leo, my viewers, Leo viewers? Energy towards the person that's most prominent on their mind romantically. Something turned over. I'm gonna peek. Sad news. 2 cards from the top. Thinking his thoughts here. If you're the masculine, you're thinking about this person. If you're the feminine, you are on their mind. You're expecting them, thinking, wanting them to return. Let me know if this resonates, Leo. Let's take a look at their feelings towards you. Let me know if this resonates. I would like to know. All right, let's take a look at their feelings. Let's take a look at their feelings towards my Leo viewers. This person's feelings towards my Leo viewers. Please tell me, what does this person feel towards my Leo viewers? King of Cups just wanted to show its face. What does this person feel towards my Leo viewers? The person that's most prominent on Leo's mind. The sun sign of Leo. All right, I'll let this fall. King of Cups comes out. Wow. King of Cups and 5 of Wands. They are hiding their feelings, or they're trying to control themselves emotionally. There is a lot of emotional turmoil, imbalance. There might have been a conflict between the two of you. Some sort of tension, disagreements. But there are feelings here. If they're not showing you feelings, they have them. They have them. Tell me more. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Leos. The person that's most prominent on Leo's mind, what do they feel towards my Leos romantically? What do they feel towards my Leos? Okay. King of Pentacles, the Chariot, Justice. This person wants to restore justice in this situation. They are working on themselves, working on their stability. They might be somebody who is wealthy, not necessarily for all of you, but somebody who is right now focused on their abundance and prosperity. They want to restore stability here. They want to restore justice. They want to be accountable in this situation, and they want to head towards you. They absolutely want to head towards you, Leo. They are looking in your direction, Leo. Give me one more card for how this person feels towards my Leo viewers. The person that's most prominent on Leo's mind romantically. How do they feel towards my Leo viewers? Death. Clarify death, please. What is this about? Scorpio might be dealing with the Scorpio. Leo. Tell me, clarify death, please. Clarify death, please. How does this person feel towards my Leo viewers? Clarify death. Things have definitely ended between the two of you. Things have ended. There is emotional loss. They feel either blocked or just kind of empty. There are repressed emotions here. Trying to control themselves emotionally. They feel like there has been an ending, and perhaps it's not a resolvable ending, but they still want to be accountable for whatever's happened between the two of you. Tell me more of their feelings towards my Leo viewers. Platonic love. So there is some kind of compassion here. They feel a sense of devotion towards you, fulfilled. You give them a sense of fulfillment as well. Trapped and receptive. So they are like if you were to contact them, they would be welcoming. They would be receptive. Whether they would respond right away, I'm not sure. But they would be welcoming. They would not be hostile, it seems like. They are experiencing this feeling of an ending, a loss. This is kind of like a lost opportunity. And things need to be balanced here, rebalanced maybe. What is this person's primary energy? Military came out. What is this person's primary energy towards my Leo viewers? His thoughts coming out. I'm gonna take two cards from the top. This person's primary energy towards my Leo viewers. His thoughts again, definitely thinking about you. Absolutely thinking about you. This does not come out twice without a reason. This person is thinking, this person is in their mind about you. And then there is unexpected money. Money might be an issue in this situation, or maybe they have received some money. Maybe there was an unexpected money spending. This person is thinking about you. Absolutely, positively, 100% thinking about you, Leo. Let's move on to Virgo, but let me just gather myself a little bit. It was a last strike for you. Yeah. Are you a Leo, Kaha viewer? K-A-H-A. All right, Virgo. Moving on towards Virgo. I'm a little tired. Let's take a look at our Virgo viewers. Let me clear the cards and we're moving on to Virgo. All right, Virgo. Virgo love life. Virgo love life. The sun sign of Virgo. Virgo love life. Sun sign of Virgo. Sun sign of Virgo. All right, tell me about the person that's most prominent on Virgo's mind. What are Virgo's feelings towards them? Virgo's feelings. Are you waiting or are you turning your back on them, Virgo? Or are you turning your back on them while still kind of waiting and looking, trying to figure out whether they will run after you? I was just dealing with Virgo. But this is not about me. This is not my reading. Let's not do that. Okay, what else does Virgo feel towards this person? Oh my gosh, there is an Aries here. I'm an Aries. All right, this is not my reading. What does Virgo feel towards this person? What does Virgo feel? Ooh, the Lovers in reverse. Things have ended here. There has been some sort of disharmony, disagreement, misalignment of values. This is the biggest thing for me. Lovers in reverse is misalignment of values, detachment, but misalignment of values. Something did not, you guys could not connect on some level. You could not figure out your disagreements, and maybe there was a fear of commitment here. What else does Virgo feel towards this person that's most prominent in their mind? What else does Virgo feel towards this person that's most prominent on their mind? Might be dealing with the Gemini. What else does Virgo feel? Yeah, you guys are not communicating. Kind of healing after this. Contemplating. Just thinking about this. Retreated. What else do they feel? What does my Virgo feel towards this person? What does the Virgo, my Virgo viewers, feel? Defensive, in pain. Virgo, what's going on? Painful ending, deep wounds, betrayal. You're going through it, aren't you? You're very much in this defensive mode right now, trying to maintain control. What happened here? I want to know what happened in this situation. What happened in this situation? There was a very deep fulfillment in this connection. You felt at some point that this person was kind of like a divine gift or something. Somebody was very unexpected. You did not expect to feel what you felt for them. Or you did not expect them to be who they were. One or the other. Tell me more. Tell me more about Virgo's feelings. Yeah, you just kind of, 9 of Wands, you're just kind of standing down, just healing, weary, tired, defensive, not willing. You got very discouraged in this situation, Virgo. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about Virgo's feelings towards this person. Tell me more. Tell me more about your Virgo's feelings towards this person. Virgo's feelings towards the person that's most prominent. Comforted, but there is grief. You're trying to heal, you're trying to comfort yourself, or trying to find comfort in other things, other people, not necessarily a third party, just maybe friends, family, co-workers. But you're going through a lot of grief here. Heartbroken, clearly. Wow. Okay. That does not make me feel good, does it? Does not. Tell me more about the Virgo's feeling. Compassionate. There is a lot of understanding within you towards this person. You're very caring and empathetic towards them, but you are heartbroken and grieving. All right, tell me about Virgo's energy towards this person that's most prominent on their mind. Virgo's energy towards the person that's most prominent on their mind romantically. 2 cards from the top. Okay. Main female, the prison. Main female and the prison. Somebody might be in prison, but for probably 99% of you, this means something else. It could be somebody's blocked, people unfollowed each other, the person is trapped in a different situation with someone else. That's a possibility. There's ego involved here. There is a possibility here too. Big ego. Somebody trapped in their mind. Somebody standing their ground. There is a main female here. Somebody is a very prominent person in your mind, Virgo. This is definitely a main character. All right, let's take a look at their feelings towards you, Virgo. Their feelings towards you, Virgo. He just got out of prison when I met him. Oh my God, that is crazy. Isn't it crazy? Oh, I wish you to heal. All right, so let's take a look at their feelings towards you, Virgo. What does this person that's most prominent on Virgo's mind feel towards my Virgo viewers? What does this person that's most prominent on Virgo's mind feel towards my Virgo viewers? Fool in reverse. Holding back. There is a lot of hesitation here. They might be a reckless kind of They might have made a reckless decision. That's what I think. Like a bad choice here somehow. And it feels like they might even be regretting it, but let's take a deeper look. I'm not quite sure about the regret yet. Okay, I'm not gonna take it. That's too many. Please tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Virgo viewers. This person's feelings towards my Virgo viewers. The person that's most prominent on Virgo's mind. Cold, detached. It's like they made a decision and they're sticking with it, even if it was the wrong decision to make. Very logical approach, very cold approach. Tell me more. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Virgo viewers. Controlling their emotions. Yeah, they're standing down right now, kind of healing as well. More like not really healing as much as just kind of tired and wanting to stand down. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Virgo viewers, the person that's most prominent on Virgo's mind romantically. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Virgo viewers. Your feelings. Yeah, there was a conflict here. Conflict, maybe emotional imbalance, kind of tension, or maybe even like a full-blown conflict, disagreement. For some of you, it was a full-blown conflict. For others, it was a disagreement, misalignment of values, just like it was in your feelings, Virgo. And this came out prominently in your reading, in your feelings. Three of Wands. It looks like both of you are kind of still expecting each other. Still expecting each other. Turned their back on you, but still kind of like you're here. You know, they're still thinking of you. Tell me more about one more card for their feelings towards my Virgo viewers. This is definitely a much colder person than you, Virgo. Might be dealing with an air sign, Taurus, Gemini, any air sign, maybe even Aries, Leo, Aries. They are not sure about commitment. They're figuring themselves out about committing to something, not necessarily like an ultimate commitment in marriage, even though this might represent marriage. It's more like they are soul searching, contemplating about, maybe even about forgiveness. Maybe about forgiveness and trust. But in a very cold energy right now, despite all of that. They are withdrawn. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Virgos. This person's feelings towards my Virgos. This person's feelings towards my Virgos. Something about tradition here. Either religion or tradition or some sort of societal norms. Maybe that's what's not aligning here. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Virgos. The person ashamed, feeling unworthy, humiliated. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Virgo viewers. Tell tell me about their feelings towards my Virgo viewers. Feelings towards my Virgo viewers. Trying to get creative here. Want to express themselves, but withdrawn, cold, wanting to express themselves, but perhaps not right now. Perhaps not right now. But preparing for it. What is their energy towards my Virgo viewers? What is their most prominent energy towards my Virgo viewers? Please. This person's energy towards my Virgo viewers. Okay. Grief and sorrow. And a pleasant letter. So they do want to express themselves. They do want to express themselves. Maybe soon. But perhaps not yet. Thinking, figuring things out. Withdrawal from a marriage. Might be that too, but I think you will get something from them, Virgo. I wouldn't expect it soon, but I'm pretty sure that one day they will contact you. There's still this lingering kind of energy in them. All right. Let's take a look at our Libras. Libra. Oh, you're very welcome. Libra, Libra. All right, Libra. My Libra viewers. Their love life. Oof, I'm tired. I am tired. Libra viewers. My Libra viewers, their love life. Let's take a look at their love life. My Libras. And a Libra comes out. Here, see Libra? Came out sideways. There's some sort of a decision that needs to be made but can't be made. I'll put that back. Maybe it's an underlying energy. All right, let's take a look at Libra's feelings towards the most prominent person on their mind romantically. Libra's feelings towards the person that's most prominent on their mind romantically. Oof, lots came out. Let's take a look. Let's unpack. The Hermit might be dealing with a Virgo. Seven of Wands might be dealing with a Leo. Six of Swords might be dealing with a Leo. And the Hierophant might be dealing with a Taurus. Might be dealing with an Aquarius. That's what Six of Swords is. Withdrawn. You are withdrawn. Libra, you are withdrawn. You're defensive. You're moving on to calmer waters towards something that's a little bit more stable. Maybe you're moving on to forgiveness for this person. I feel like you're trying to conform here somehow, Libra. Tell me more about Libra's feelings towards this person that's most prominent in their mind romantically. Very protective, self-defense. Tower came out sideways. Something wants to happen. Something is just... Either something's already happened, the tower has fallen, or things are just tipping over. Things are tipping over towards a big, big blow up. Lots of disharmony. You're soul searching in terms of this. You're kind of contemplating, introspecting here. Definitely withdrawn and defensive, Libra. Tell me more about Libra's feelings towards this person. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Self-centered and jealous, maybe even smothering. Maybe dealing with the Capricorn, Scorpio here. Maybe just a selfish person. Libra, you don't have very good feelings towards this person, do you? Maybe you were in a relationship with them, or you're moving on to a different relationship. Not for all of you, just for some of you. But this person is still here, rent-free, even though you don't feel that good towards them. Tell me more about Libra's. Yeah, this is 4 of Wands sideways. Again, something's very unstable here. Stability is somehow being compromised. Aries here. Tell me more about Libra's feelings towards this person. Libra's feelings towards this person. Powerless, afraid. Lots of fear here. What's happened here, Libra? It's not showing me because I'm only reading the feelings. What is the main energy of Libra towards this person that's most prominent on their mind romantically? What is Libra's energy towards this person that's most prominent on their mind romantically? Occupation and a gift. Does this resonate? You might be focusing on yourself in order to kind of take your mind off of all of this. There's something about a gift here. Not quite sure what that is about. You feel kind of powerless and paralyzed in terms of this person. Just not a very good energy here. Stability is being compromised. Things are wanting to blow up. What's a gift? What's a gift, I wonder? All right, let's take a look at their feelings for you, Libra. This person's 4 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Something's being refused here. This, just a gift just came out here, and I'm seeing this card. See, there is this gift. Maybe you rejected their gift. Maybe it was a gift that they left. tell me about their feelings towards my Libra viewers. Wow. Queen of Pentacles and Six of Swords. This person is moving to calmer waters as well. They're moving on, just like you. However, they feel like you have been a very nurturing and practical presence in their life. Somebody they could confide in. Cards keep falling out. Temperance, sideways. Knight of Swords, sideways. This person is standing their ground. Standing their ground, but not sure whether they should. They're trying to be patient, trying to balance themselves out. Tell me more of their feelings towards my Libra viewers. The person that's most prominent on my Libra's mind. Person that's most prominent on my Libra viewer's mind. Standing back, keep holding back, trying to focus on themselves, but it's taking a lot of strength out of this person, trying to be patient. Is this person a codependent Libra? Is this a codependent? Maybe not very good with their words or expressing their feelings. A little reckless in terms of expressing themselves. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Libra viewers. Wanting your attention here. Maybe they are in the public eye. Maybe there are lots of eyes on them. But not necessarily. It feels like they want your attention, your recognition. And they want the victory in this situation with you, Libra. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Libra viewers. The person that's most prominent on Libra's mind. Desperate, irritated, guilty. You feel responsible for something here. A little out of control. This person's out of control. Feels like a codependent to me. Let me know if this resonates. Let me know if the sides are flipped. That could happen as well. All right, tell me more of Libra's energy towards... of this person's energy towards my Libra viewers. This person's energy, the person that's most prominent on Libra's mind romantically. What are their energy towards... What is their energy towards my Libra viewers? The house and a funeral. The house and the funeral. Maybe a house has something to do. Maybe they came to your home. Maybe you went to theirs. Maybe somebody moved out or somebody wanted to move in with you, or vice versa. Funeral may be of significance here, but not necessarily, not for all of you, of course. It might be just indicating an ending between the two of you. Like a burial of the last hope. This person is not very happy with whatever has transpired between the two of you, Libra. And it feels like one or the other here is a codependent. All right, moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, my Scorpio viewers. Let me clear out the cards. Wow, it's been 2 hours already. No, not 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. I started at 3:30. All right, focusing on my Scorpios. Scorpio viewers, my Scorpio viewers. Focusing on my Scorpios. Let me clear these cards as well. By the way, if you want to give me a tip, I would really, really appreciate it. Really and truly appreciate it. I'm not sure if it can happen through the super chat, but after the live is done, I will put the link. If you need a private reading, I'm offering private readings right now. I will also put the link down after the live. I do synastry reads, I do personal readings. I probably should offer more readings, more options in terms of pay, because I do a 30-minute reading for $50 right now. And 2 kinds of synastry reads. All right, Scorpio. What's going on in Scorpio's love life? Something wants to come out. I'm not taking it. If it needs to come out, it will. Scorpio's love life. What does Scorpio feel towards the person that's most prominent on Scorpio's mind romantically? What does Scorpio feel towards the person that's most prominent on Scorpio's mind? You guys are not talking, but there might be a strong spiritual connection here. Might be dealing with another water sign. 3 of Wands. Kind of turned their back on it, but still sort of waiting. Might be dealing with an Aries. It feels like this person is looking forward to new beginnings elsewhere. Like, no, you Scorpio. You are ready for new beginnings elsewhere, but this person is still here. This person is still right here. And maybe even here. Something's happened between the two of you. Excuse me. Something strong has maybe even shocking has transpired between the two of you. If not shocking, then it was just you have been awakened to something, or you've been released. There's healing here after pain and holding on. Yeah, you're holding on to this person. You are looking towards some other opportunities, but this person is still very much on your mind. And there is hope associated with them. Fire sign here, Aquarius, Capricorn. Another Scorpio. Tell me more. Tell me more of Scorpio's feelings towards this person that they're dealing with in their love life. 10 of Cups in reverse. Shattered dreams. Queen of Cups in reverse. Codependency. You feel insecure. There are feelings here, but there is like a lot of insecurity, some kind of codependency going on as well. Volatile feelings, emotions. Might be dealing with the Cancer, Gemini, and other water sign Pisces. This person was your wish fulfillment, but this wish fulfillment did not fulfill itself. So there is a lot of misalignment in terms of values, struggles, shattered dreams. Like your dreams have been shattered, Scorpio. This person did not come through for you the way that you wanted them to, the way that you expected it to happen. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards Scorpio's feelings towards this person. I'm not going to take this. Scorpio's feelings towards the person that's most prominent on their mind romantically. Scorpio's feelings. Scorpio's feelings towards the person. Love. Passionate, committed. You guys are romantically in love with this person. Tell me more about their feelings towards this person. Confused, lots of confusion. Tell me about Scorpio's most prominent energy towards this person that they are involved in romantically with, involved with romantically. I'm not going to take these because they fell out, and I usually take it from the top. So 2 cards from the top, please. 2 cards from the top. Scorpio's feelings towards this person. Okay. There is a lot of hope here on your part. You guys might be separated by an ocean or a body of water, sea, lake, whatever it is. But there is a lot of hope here. You're hoping to restore this connection. Money might matter here. See how she's looking towards whatever it is she's looking towards, but she might be, he might be, they might be somebody that you really, well, first of all, you might be observing them. It's just, this person is a focus, your focus. This is somebody who you feel like you need in your life. I don't know, just a lot of thoughts just came through, like a lot of attachment, maybe even codependency, some kind of need, strong spiritual connection, maybe even telepathy between the two of you. Let's take a look at their feelings towards you. Let's take a look at their feelings towards you, Scorpio. What does this person that's most prominent or in Scorpio's mind feel towards my Scorpio viewers? What does this person feel? Very strong physical attraction. Might be an authoritative person, might be a fire sign, Sagittarius, or even another Scorpio. Tell me more. What does this person feel towards my Scorpio viewers? Sideways. This came out like this for you, shattered dreams. For them, it came out sideways, so they're still holding on to this. Maybe barely, but they're still holding on to this. I feel like this person is kind of standing their ground here. Maybe they're willing to overcome challenges with you, Scorpio. But it feels like it's becoming harder and harder for them. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Scorpio viewers. There has been a conflict between the two of you. They are experiencing a sense of defeat. They're working on themselves, earning money. They want to cooperate. There might be a third party, not necessarily, but there might be some other people that they're kind of considering. They do want to cooperate here, Scorpio. They do. Give me one more card about their feelings towards my Scorpio viewers. This person's not. 3 cards fell out. King of Cups. There are feelings here that they're trying to control, trying to conceal. There is a regret here. 5 of Cups. There's a sense, maybe disappointment, loss, maybe even grief. No decision is being made presently. They're sitting there pondering, avoiding making any decisions right now. What else does this person feel towards my Scorpio viewers? What else does this person feel towards my Scorpio viewers? Guys, please give me a like. I would really appreciate that. What else does this person feel towards my Scorpio viewers? Surprised, startled, shocked, astonished, didn't expect something, inspired. They definitely feel like you're the muse. You stimulate and challenge them. Tell me more. What else does this person feel towards my Scorpio viewers? I am exhausted. Tell me more. I promise this card came out on its own. Drained, spent, fatigued, exhausted, just like me, this person is feeling. This is so funny. All right, what is this person's most prominent energy towards my Scorpio viewers? 2 cards from the top towards my Scorpio viewers. A living room came out, but I'm not going to take it. Maybe it has some sort of significance, but I'm not going to take that. Hope. Didn't this just come out for you, Scorpio? Occupation. For you, big money came out, and then the same hope and big water. So you guys are both kind of in the same position here, like hoping to hear from each other, hoping that things can be restored here. Oof. All right, moving on to Sagittarius, my fellow fire sign Sagittarius. My daughter is a Sagittarius. She is a firecracker. I'm afraid of her. I'm scared of Sagittarius. You guys, you can't. You guys are, if Aries is blunt, I'm an Aries. If Aries is blunt, Sagittarius is like blunt on steroids. All right, so Sagittarius, my Sagittarius. Let me clear the cards. Guys, please give me a like. I would really appreciate it. All right, Sagittarius. My Sagittarius viewers. Sagittarius. Let's take a look at your love life. Most prominent person on your mind, Sagittarius. Tell me, ooh, Ace of Cups is wanting to come out. Tell me, how does Sagittarius feel towards the person that's most prominent on their mind romantically? Eight of Swords in reverse. Self-limiting beliefs, Sagittarius. Or maybe you're trying to release negativity, open to new perspectives. Maybe you are enjoying your freedom from this situation. World on the bottom of the deck. Maybe something has ended. Tell me more about Sagittarius's feelings towards this person that's most prominent on their mind. Things have ended. Death. Closure. Are you trying to gain closure? Are you trying to release the need for closure, Sagittarius? You trying to release the need for closure? Tell me more about Sagittarius' feelings towards this person on their mind, that's on their mind the most. There's still a sense of hope here that things can turn around. You're healing after pain. You're healing here. Trying to regain yourself. Maybe even going to therapy. Why did that come up? I don't know. Lovers in reverse. For me, lovers in reverse is a misalignment of values. You guys were not seeing eye to eye. There was disharmony, imbalance. There is a definite separation here. What else does Sagittarius feel towards this person that's most prominent on their mind? Something was a bad choice, maybe, for some of you. Maybe this person was a bad choice. Maybe you're understanding that. You're trying to release the need for closure and heal. The Emperor might have been dealing with an Aries. Trying to regain control here. Self-protection. Focusing on yourself. Might be dealing with a Leo. Sun in reverse. You're not happy about this. You felt like this person was a little bit arrogant, kind of like a peacocky. You're feeling a little down about this, kind of pessimistic Sagittarius. Yeah. Pain. Betrayal. Painful ending. There has been an ending. Or a defeat of sorts. Has been an ending. You're not feeling good about this. Who would, right? King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You're trying to be very rational about this, Sagittarius. Tell me more about Sagittarius' feelings towards the person that is on their mind the most. Towards the person You feel like this person was controlling. Was this person controlling, Sagittarius? You don't like controlling people at all. Anger. You're feeling anger here. Tell me more. But also self-conscious, embarrassed, more like self-conscious about this whole thing. You felt exposed maybe. Lonely and hesitant, shy, hesitant. Give me Sagittarius's most prominent energy towards this person. Sagittarius's most prominent energy towards this person that's on their mind romantically. What is their most prominent energy? 2 cards from the top. A gift and unexpected money. Maybe this has something to do with this situation. Maybe it was a gift that they left. Unexpected money. Maybe money has something to do with this situation. Maybe they gave you a gift that was unexpected. Maybe it was an maybe you did not expect the fact that this would actually turn out to be a gift. That things did not go well with this person. One of those. Let's take a look at their feelings towards you, Sagittarius. Their feelings towards you, Sagittarius. Let me shuffle a little bit. Guys, please give me a like. I would really appreciate it. All right, their feelings towards my Sagittarius viewers. This person that's most prominent on Sagittarius mind, their feelings towards my Sagittarius viewers. Their feelings towards my Sagittarius viewers. Okay, no, this is too many. I'm not gonna do this. This person's feelings towards my Sagittarius viewers. Guys, if there are any Sagittarius in the room, let me know if this reading is resonating so far. Knight of Pentacles, very slow move here. Might be dealing with the Taurus or Aries. They're conserving their energy right now. Responsibility. Are they trying to take responsibility for what happened, or is this just that they're being very slow? Tell me more. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Sagittarius viewers. This person's feelings towards my Sagittarius viewers. Conflict, emotional imbalance, conflict, drama, disagreements, strife, lots of tension. They are thinking about you though. 6 of Cups, thinking about you, thinking about the good times, reminiscing, wanting to talk, and then there is a Queen of Cups here. They have compassion towards you. You are on their mind. They are very much focused on you. And they do want to talk to you. They do want to communicate. However, it should be on their terms. They should start. The Ace of Swords, the beginning of communication here. This is on their side. They should start. Don't reach out. Sagittarius, don't do that. It looks like they will be very slow in approaching you because of the conflict, but the fact that they experience nostalgia towards you is prompting them to talk and express themselves. Perhaps even express themselves emotionally. Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. There is a sense of defeat here. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Sagittarius. This person's feelings towards my Sagittarius viewers. The person that's most prominent on Sagittarius' mind. Their feelings towards my Sagittarius viewers. This person's feelings towards my Sagittarius viewers. Empowered. They feel empowered. They feel very strong. You know, the Emperor came out on your side, Sagittarius. So this person feels, maybe this person is very controlling and they feel empowered in your presence. This reads to me as manipulation. Be careful there, if it is indeed. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Sagittarius. Powerless. Powerless was on the bottom of the deck when I shuffled this, and now it's coming out. On one hand, they are feeling empowered. They feel like they can control you. But it feels like you cut that rope that was binding you. You freed yourself from it. And now because of that, it paralyzed them. I keep thinking of that Emperor that was in your feelings, like a controlling kind of, even manipulative energy. All right. What is the most prominent energy from this person towards my Sagittarius viewers? Most prominent energy. His thoughts and good Lord. Again, this lordship. Emperor, Lord, empowered, powerless. Is this some sort of a power dynamic? Maybe not for all of you, but some of you might have the power dynamic going on. Definitely on their mind. You're definitely on their mind, Sagittarius. All right. Next is Capricorn. Capricorn. Let me clear all of the cards and we'll go from there. Capricorn. My Sun in Capricorn viewers. My Capricorn viewers. Tell me about their love life. The person that's most prominent on Capricorn's mind. How does Capricorn feel towards this person? The Star. Healing after pain, trying to renew yourself, regain yourself, and still kind of hoping for something. Tell me more about Capricorn. How does Capricorn feel towards this person that's most prominent on their mind? How does Capricorn feel towards the person that's most prominent? Very attracted to this person. Might be dealing with an Aries, might be dealing with a Pisces, Aquarius. Very attracted to them. They are on the pedestal. You put them on the pedestal. Don't tell me you did not, Capricorn. You might have put them on the pedestal, but then decided, nah, they don't belong on that pedestal. But you still feel very attracted to this person. This person might be somebody spiritual, not necessarily, not for all of you, but some of them can be very spiritual. You're standing on your beliefs. You are protecting your, whatever it is you did or said, you are standing on that. You're not backing down. You want to talk to them though, don't you? If you don't, please let me know. Capricorn. You're moving on to calmer waters. You want to move on from this. You want to transition. You want to change. You want to release this baggage. It feels like a baggage, despite the fact that you are very attracted to them and still very hopeful. Tell me more about Capricorn's feelings towards the person that's most prominent on their mind. Heartbroken and defensive. You're defending your heart right now. There has been a heartbreak right there. Suffering, grief, emotional pain. When you're defending yourself, you're very protective, you're defensive, trying to maintain control. Move on. Calmer waters. So you might either feel like you got played by them, or you might have tried to play them and it didn't transpire the way that you planned on doing that, on achieving that. Or you might be right now trying to get together with someone else in order to forget this person. You're still very much in your feelings about them. Very much in your feelings. But trying to heal at the same time. Stabilize yourself emotionally. They're still on your mind, big time. Big time on your mind. Tell me more about Capricorn's feelings towards this person that's most prominently on their mind. Grateful for something, but desperate. You're grateful, maybe you're grateful for that they left you. That does not make sense. Grateful for something here. And desperate, out of control, and need. There is a need here. Maybe you're grateful for the time to heal. Give me one more. How does Capricorn feel towards this person that's most prominently on their mind? How does Capricorn feel towards this person that's most prominently on their mind? Unfulfilled. You're not fulfilled without them, Capricorn. Let's take a look at the most prominent energy from Kipper. Most prominent energy Capricorn has towards this person that's on their mind the most. 2 cards from the top. A journey, grief, and sorrow. Maybe you're located far away from this person. Maybe you were thinking of going to see them, or maybe you guys planned a trip together. And there is a lot of grief and sorrow associated with this person. Let's take a look at their feelings towards you, Capricorn. Let's take a look at their feelings towards you. Thank you. Thank you, Nan Cruz. Did the Sagittarius here had an ending? Did this reading resonate? I wanted to know for Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. How does this person feel towards my Capricorn viewers? How does this person that's most prominent on Capricorn's mind feel towards my Capricorn viewers? How does this person feel towards my Capricorn viewers? Something's, this turned, I usually don't take turned cards. Maybe this is an underlying energy. They feel free and focusing on their own work. Tell me more. They also have a broken heart. They also felt this. They felt the pain. They want to talk. They do want to communicate. There is probably a third party here. 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Swords. There's a very strong indicator that this person might be communicating with someone else. So there is a possibility that this person actually is communicating with others. If not, then they do want to cooperate and communicate. But is there a possibility for that? Might be dealing with Libra, Sagittarius, and other Capricorn. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Capricorn viewers. That's too many. It's turned. It's too many. 1 second. Their feelings towards my Capricorn viewers. The person's feelings towards my Capricorn viewers. They're healing right now, healing, focusing on themselves. Maybe there is a hope still for this connection to be restored. Yeah, you're on their mind too, Capricorn. They have feelings for you as well. They do have feelings for you too. They care for you. Tell me more about this person's feelings for my Capricorn's viewers. This has not ended here. This has not ended. So this is what's happening. This person might be dealing with other people, yes, in the meantime. There has been a break off. There has been heartbreak as well on their side. They do want to communicate. They do want to act somehow towards you. They want cooperation. They have feelings for you. Things have not ended. Or they're seeking closure. Or they're seeking closure. They want closure. Or they want this to end finally. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Capricorn viewers. Their feelings towards my Capricorn viewers. Their feelings towards my Capricorn viewers. Resentful. There is resentment here. Their feelings towards my Capricorn viewers. Self-assured, confident. Very self-assured person. It feels like they had an upper hand here. What is their most prominent energy towards my Capricorn viewers? This person's most prominent energy towards my Capricorn viewers. Something wants to fall out. I'm not gonna take this. 2 cards from the top. This person's energy towards my Capricorn viewers. A journey just came out for you, Capricorn. And then there is a long road. You might be located at a distance from each other, or it feels like a distance. It feels like you were never able to connect properly. Feels like maybe you both were planning on traveling or meeting in order to travel together. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. My Aquarius viewers. Aquarius. My Aquarius viewers. Let me clear the cards. All right, Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. My Aquarius viewers. Let's take a look at your love life. Guys, please give me a like. I would really appreciate that. Aquarius viewers, my Aquarius viewers. My Aquarius viewers. Right on time. Yes, Aquarius. There you go. Let's hope it resonates. My Aquarius viewers and their love life. Let's take a look at my Aquarius love life. Aquarius love life. My Aquarius, sun sign of Aquarius, love life. Sun sign of Aquarius, love life. How does Aquarius feel towards the person that's most prominent on their mind? Most prominent on their mind right now, romantically. Don't want to fight. You don't want to fight. Trying to avoid conflict. Respecting differences. Agreeing to disagree. You want to be good to them. You want to maybe go out or maybe message them, maybe flirt. Tell me more. Maybe there is some sort of an intuitive connection between the two. One of you might be younger than the other. Tell me more about Aquarius's feelings towards this person that's most prominent on their mind. Aquarius's feelings towards the person. The Hierophant, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. It looks like you drew some kind of boundaries here, though, with this person. And I feel like it pertains to the conflicts. Hierophant, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. There's like a mental clarity, a breakthrough about something, and it might involve a commitment. Aquarius, did you realize that they were committed elsewhere? It might be for just some of you, not for all of you. And you cut it off? Maybe you realize that you need to forgive them. That might have been a realization as well. But you do want to talk to this person. You do want to communicate. You want to express yourself. You've established very clear boundaries, though, with them, it seems like. Maybe there has been a lesson that's been learned in this situation. You're avoiding drama. You're trying to stay clear. Tell me more about Aquarius's feelings towards this person that's on their mind the most. Aquarius's feelings towards this person that's on their mind the most. You feel discouraged and maybe unworthy or humiliated, ashamed of something. Not necessarily ashamed, but kind of feeling down about things. Powerless. Discouraged, powerless. What is Aquarius's most prominent energy towards this person that's on their mind? Aquarius's most prominent energy towards this person. 2 cards from the top. Marriage and money have something to do with this. Marriage and money. Aquarius, is this person married? Or did they just come out of marriage? Divorced? Something is just not kosher here. Maybe this person was in a commitment elsewhere, not necessarily marriage even. Maybe money is involved somehow. You are very hopeful about this person, but you realize things and now this does not look so good anymore. Let's take a look at their feelings towards you, Aquarius. Let me know if this is resonating at all. Guys, please give me a like. I would really appreciate that. All right, let's take a look at their feelings towards my Aquarius viewers. The sun sign of Aquarius. How does this person feel towards... I'm not going to take that. How does this person feel towards my Aquarius viewers? Aquarius viewers. How does this person... Not moving on. They're not moving on. Holding on to you guys. Unfinished business here. Unfinished business. They're probably moving on to something else in their personal life, but they're not moving on from you. Might be dealing with another Aquarius. Tell me more about their feelings. Yeah, they're indecisive, stuck. Difficult decisions here. Just weighing out options, avoiding. Yeah, holding back. There you go. Might be dealing with a Leo, Libra. Holding back, trying to gain strength. Tell me more about their... Oh, goodness. Very interested still. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Aquarius viewers. Their feelings towards my Aquarius viewers. On the outs with you, there was some kind of a shocking event here. Something here happened that put them out, put them outside. Not necessarily even shocking. It might have been some sort of a realization, a revelation, upheaval or maybe just a change. There is a financial loss. That might be something that some of you are dealing with or they're dealing with. The Lovers on the bottom. A choice needs to be made here. Tell me more about their feelings towards my Aquarius viewers. The person that's most prominent on Aquarius's mind. What are their feelings towards my Aquarius viewers? This person's feelings towards my Aquarius viewers. This person's feelings towards my Aquarius viewers. Nothing else coming out. Devil in reverse, releasing something limiting, some kind of addiction or dark thoughts, detaching somehow, trying to restore control in their life, freedom from something. Were they obsessed with you, or was it like a very toxic situation? Aquarius. What are their feelings towards my Aquarius viewers? This person's feelings towards my Aquarius viewers. This person's feelings towards my Aquarius viewers. Guilty, but encouraged. Responsible. This person's responsible for something. They did something wrong. What is their most prominent energy towards my Aquarius viewers? 2 cards from the top. The House and main female. Don't know if this matters, but their energy towards you, that you are the main female. And when there is a main female, there are some other not so main females. If you're a male, then you're a main person, main male. The house has something to do with this. Maybe a home, maybe a family. I'm reading for somebody who was involved in something that was just kind of not very kosher. Something that has to do with the family, with a commitment. Main female in the house. Maybe they wanted to move in with you. Maybe you wanted to move in with them, and then you very soon realized that that was not a possibility. Yeah. Aquarius, let me know if this resonates. All right, so next is Pisces. Pisces. Guys, please give me a like. I would really appreciate that. You're very welcome. It resonated. Perfect. All right, moving on to Pisces. Let's read for Pisces. All right, Pisces, it's your turn. Let's take a look at your love life. Last time I read for you, things were very peachy. Pisces. Every Pisces I know is just so sweet and innocent. Maybe it's me being a fiery Aries. It kind of intimidate them a little bit. All right, Pisces. Let's take a look at your love life. So how does Pisces feel towards the person that's most prominent on their mind romantically? Most prominent on their mind romantically. How does Pisces feel towards that person? How does my Pisces sun sign viewers feel towards that person? Lots came out. I'm going to take all of it. You miss them, you're thinking about them, you're holding on. They are your wish fulfillment. They tick or check all the boxes. And you want to talk, Pisces. You want to communicate with this person. Might be dealing with the Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Pisces, you have feelings here. You have feelings. This person represents an ultimate. This person feels like a soulmate to you. You're very comfortable with them. Tell me more. Tell me more about Pisces' feelings towards this person that's on their mind. And you're holding on. You're holding on to them. You feel a lot of passion and desire to this person. This person might be a little bit on the player-ish side. Usually when it's in reverse for me, this is a player, but upright, this means that things are off and on. It's kind of like a scattered energy, a little bit of impulsive. Might be dealing with a Leo or Cancer. Avoiding conflicts, trying to avoid conflicts and drama. Confused a little bit. Maybe they have other choices, other options. So you're kind of trying to keep it together in terms of that. Maybe you're suspecting something. My Pisces people always suspect something. There are always suspicions there. And that's what I'm thinking. Like, this looks like a suspicion. And you're trying to hold it down, trying to control your emotions. Avoid conflict. Not to talk about this. Because maybe it's something that's just in your mind. What else does my Pisces feel towards this person? And that's on their mind. What else does my Pisces feel towards this person that's on their mind the most? What else does Pisces feel towards this person that's on their mind? Happy. You feel happy with them. They give you a lot of happiness, but it seems like this person might have other options. And you're worried about this. Tell me more. How does Pisces feel towards the person? Regretful. You regret something here. Maybe you're sorry for saying something, Pisces. Maybe you're sorry for how you expressed yourself. Tell me about the most prominent energy that Pisces has towards this person. 2 cards from the top. Most prominent energy that Pisces has towards the person in their mind. His thoughts, high honors. This person is on the pedestal. Pisces, this person is on the pedestal with you. Take them down. Take them down off the pedestal. You will be much better off for it. You're definitely thinking about this person. You're thinking about this person, and they're very much on the pedestal here. some kind of a trophy. It's like a trophy energy, Pisces. You feel like you lucked out and now you're afraid. You're scared that something is not kosher there. What about this person? How does this person feel towards my Pisces viewers? How does this person feel towards my Pisces viewers? How does this person feel? Pisces, they are in their head about you. They are upset, thinking about you, ruminating. Tell me more. How do they feel towards my Pisces viewers? Empress sideways. They do have a lot of appreciation for you. Very attracted to you. They think that you are the whole package, but at the same time, they feel like you are sometimes a little bit overwhelming. Maybe there is infidelity here on your part, Pisces. Maybe you both think about each other being unfaithful. I'm doing very well, thank you, Zoya. No, I'm giving personal readings, excuse me, if you're interested in asking a personal question. I will list it down below after this live. So you can click on it and order a reading with me. This person is standing on their beliefs. They're ready to protect their beliefs. They're standing on it. Maybe there was a conflict or disagreement between the two of you about faithfulness, Pisces. And now this person is taking it much stronger than you. You kind of got over it already. And they are in their head. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards my Pisces viewers. Not talking. Moving on. There is a very strong spiritual bond between the two of you, specifically on their side. Give me one more card for how this person feels towards my Pisces viewers. Something happened here between the two of you. And they are taking it harder. The lovers, they do love you. There is a very strong physical, maybe even attraction. And the Queen of Wands. Lots of attraction here towards you, Pisces. This person has a lot of feeling for you, Pisces. A lot. How does this person feel towards my Pisces viewers? I'm not gonna take all of this. How does this person feel towards my Pisces viewers? How does this person that's on Pisces mind feel towards my Pisces viewers? How does this person feel towards my Pisces viewers? Inspired. You're a major source of inspiration for them, for sure. Queen of Wands, the Empress. Something did not transpire well here, Pisces. Confused. Very confused. Confused. But empowered. They feel very capable here. They feel like they can overcome obstacles here in this situation. And they do want to overcome obstacles. However, they want to be right here. They want to be right. And they want you to admit that they are right. Okay, what is this person's main energy towards my Pisces viewers? Two cards from the top. this person's main energy towards my Pisces viewers. Sad news just came out. I'm not gonna take it. Rich man, marriage. Rich man and marriage. If this resonates, perhaps this person is wealthy. Perhaps there is another wealthy man that's after you. Perhaps marriage has been offered to you and this person is all in shambles because of that. Maybe marriage is something that they want to offer you, or maybe it's something that you want from them. Marriage is something that's very prominent here. A rich man. Maybe they are a rich man, or there is somebody else in your energy that's a rich man and that is causing trouble. Pisces, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go, guys. I am absolutely tired, exhausted. I can't go on anymore. I'm glad it's over. Let me know if any of the readings resonate with you. The link to my private readings will be in the description. I'm wishing you a wonderful rest of the day. Bye-bye.